There was another thing that you mentioned when we were talking beforehand about travel, and that is when everybody's traveling and they're posting, they land in their wonderful destination and they check in online on their social and they start posting photos and all that, and of course they're relaxing, enjoying their life, and they want to let their friends and family know what they're doing. But what's the potential danger of that?
Think just an example I would give the most recent. Well, I wouldn't say like he actually intended to post, but as we know, Brad Pitt is quite famous and he was attending a premiere of the latest movie, the Formula One movie in London. So even though like being a celebrity at his caliber, he can hide from cameras or from the public knowing where he was going.
Right.
And what
Wherever
happened
he is,
is,
people are going to know his whereabouts.
yes, that's the sad bit. Yeah. So unfortunately, like this information was used by burglars who like they were able to get into his house and break into it. And just because they knew someone was not there, since the information was already there. I think there have been a couple of cases where you find like a footballer, I think Olivier, and a couple of celebrities have been targets of such burglaries because people know that they're not around and usually like they might not think of leaving someone maybe to house sit or something. But even if you have someone house sitting, you don't have like that, I would say, specific guarantee like everything is going to go well. Other
Right.
than that, I would say
So,
like
let's just double click on that for a second. So yeah, because even if you're checking in, you're thinking, well, it's okay because I've got a house sitter, somebody's at home. But some criminals are definitely not the smartest tools in the shed either. So they're
yeah.
not thinking about that. They're thinking your house is empty. And
Mhm.
yeah, I remember reading about one where somebody broke in and there was a house sitter there. The house sitter happened to be um, a friend of the family was staying there who was retired law enforcement. So it did not go well for the criminal,
Yeah,
but
I can
it did
imagine.
go
Yeah.
well for the guy who was on vacation and retired from law enforcement, that he had to catch a bad guy
So
and turn him
yeah.
in. And all of that happened because people had posted where they were on vacation. So,
Yeah.
you can't tell people not to post, on vacation or
Yes.
not check in, but
Yeah.
you have to be aware of the dangers.